the actual coaching thing, which is coaching dads, has been the ability to combine my passion with something that I know I'm really good at, with skills that I have. And it's drastically changed my life and my family's life. And now I get to help other dads go through the same thing. Success is generally something that's typically defined by society, you know, the 2.4 kids, the white picket fence and everything else like that, right? But I had that and I was miserable, which is what prompted my journey with Epic Dads. I was miserable, right? Whereas now it's more about fulfillment. It's doing what I want to do, when I want to do it, with who I want to do it with. Yeah, my mission is to help 1 million dads become truly epic by 2020. If I get a quarter of the way towards that target, it's still a massive achievement, right? And they're not all going to be via one-to-one, but it's people that listen to podcasts like this. It's people that read posts. It's people that are influenced by watching what someone else does.
So I had this sort of revelation of, why am I doing 9 to 5? Why? I don't need to. I can spend cut out those times to work around my kids' schedule, and then do some work in the evening after they've gone to bed.
I think conventional wisdom has so much to answer for. This image that society tells us that we have to do 9 to 5, that we have to work hard so we can provide for our families and so we can retire and die. And it's literally bullshit. You don't get time with your kids when they're younger a second time.
If you talk about, what could they have done differently? Invariably, they almost always say, I wish I had spent more time with my kids. I wish I enjoyed that time more.
You're right. That generation's been telling us this for the last 60 years and saying that it was their biggest regret. Yet we continue the cycle of going back in and doing it again. And it doesn't have to be that way. I talk to so many dads who go, oh, I just don't have the time. I'm doing this. I'm providing for my family. And I'm like, your family need you. It's not all fun and games, and it's damn hard, but it's not complex. It really is simple. It's stripping away all the unnecessary, getting really crystal clear on what you want, really discovering who you are, because we all have superpowers, right? Everyone has them. But when we learn how to use them and how to apply them to the world, then suddenly life becomes, I wouldn't say easier, but it becomes simpler. I am big on working hard and doing purposeful work to get you to the outcome. And yes, it may mean some late nights, it may mean some other things, but it's all about purposeful action, not just actions for action's sake, right? Because that just wastes time. It's when you integrate work, home, and play into this one whole thing that we call life, it means you no longer have to balance. You no longer have to take from one to give to the other.